of apprehensive about clicking on the link. I didn't know how I'd sound there, Craig.
No, Roger, on that, yeah, it's a bit scary. It's always a bit strange hearing your own voice. You think, oh, do I really sound like that? I don't know what it is, but it's strange. It's a strange thing. Right, well, I've got the video camera running, John, now, so hopefully it's not right clever at picking the screen up anyway, but the signal's just the same. It's just the same on FM and it is on SSB. You're a solid 1, but the radio's a perfect 5, so on your next over it should catch a bit of your mod on FM, and then we'll go back to USB and you can have a listen to yourself on there, and hopefully you'll be mightily impressed, Roger.
Yeah, hopefully so, Craig. Yeah, I mean, like you say, you're actually on the Foxtrot mic here. You're 5x5, and as you say, the audio is just it's so clear and so precise. When I was on the 32 net earlier today, the signals they were not giving me anything on the meter, but they were very clear Radio 5. Even Peter down in Weymouth there, he was coming in no problem at all. It would have been lovely to make the contact on that one, Craig.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I like that Sunday net. It's great when I can just hear it for the first time. You know, you think, well, it's not bad, is that? You know, in the late 70s and 80s, I was more than happy if I got above 50 miles on ground waves. So the game's moved on a bit. I think it's mainly down to antennas and better rigs, really. What just receive a little bit better, but it's quite satisfying, you know, when you get one at 150, 200 mile plus. It's quite good, and it's such a popular net, is that. It's a shame there's nothing as good up in the north. You know, it's always a bit thin on the ground, but I think there should be a few out tomorrow. I think Al's definitely getting out, and Colin should be able to work Colin even if he's still at the home QTH, should be able to work him no problem. And yourself, and there'll be Ronnie. He's fairly reliable. I think he'll be up on high ground. In fact, I bet I end up being quite close to Ronnie, because I think he goes on the moors above Halifax. So I should be fairly close to him. Should work you no problem. And hopefully, if anybody gets on, is it Clee Hill there, down in down in the Midlands there, if anybody's there, that'd be nice to work a few of those. And I think two of the Essex lads are getting out on the outskirts of London there. I've worked them before, but it's always been a bit hard work. But fingers crossed, it may come good, and we'll do all right. All right, John. Do you want to go back to USB, John? And I'll do a little bit on that. So on my next over, I'll drop back onto USB, Roger.
Okay, Craig.
Yeah, Roger, John. Yeah. I just had to put the phone down. A bit of dodgy camera work there, Roger.
You do that, Craig. I can't multitask.
No, I can't multitask. Being a man, I'm just about mastered it. Right, so I've got a little bit of video of you on your USB. Yeah, it sounds pretty good on that anyway. So, yeah, it's all good stuff. So, I don't know what time are you going to be on air tomorrow. I'm hopefully be on. Just thinking what time I can get away. Yeah, I should be on from about 12:30 onwards. So I think it's due to start at 2. So as I say, if it's not raining and the weather is fine, I'll certainly make an effort and put the stereo up. But if not, we'll just have to use the mobile aerial and keep nice and warm in the cab, Roger.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea, Craig. I'll probably also be up in this spot. And like I say, I'll probably come up a bit earlier to try and make sure I can get this spot and just see if there's a bit of DX about on the propagation before going on to 34. But Colin was saying earlier today that he's hopefully tomorrow he'll be up on a hilltop somewhere, and like I say, it'd be nice to hear Alan on the radio again. Not heard him for a while. Ronnie I was up here last weekend and I caught Ronnie up, and I think he was actually in Littleborough, or just above Littleborough, and he was on the handheld. Sounded good on the handheld, Craig, and when he switched over to the link, and he was